Okay, Capricorns, how's it going? This is a general reading for the sign of Capricorn, January 27th, 2020. And we're going to do this reading, and it's going to be great. Now, look, here's what happened. I sat here and recorded this whole reading, 45 minutes, and I got all these cards down here. Okay, so look, I know where they were at. We're going to have to do it like this because this message needs to go out there for somebody. I can feel it. They need to hear what these cards have to say. Now, I could reshuffle and do all that, but I done got all these cards here. I know their placements. The first two cards you got out was the Ten of Cups and the Nine of Pentacles. Now, your fellow Capricorn like myself, I'm a Capricorn sun sign. This is the first reading I've done in quite some time, and I decided to start with the sign of Capricorn because I know the energy the best. These energies are what we are stepping into right now. With everything that's been going on in the heavens, the planets, astrology, in the past year, for anybody like Capricorn's been hit hard and heavy. Our planet being Saturn, being illumination, the light bringer, Lucifer, the devil, you could call it, or Kronos, Father Time, all that. These, like, our lessons have been tough. We have had to go through a lot. And I know that in this reading specifically, like, I'm going to be talking a lot about twin flame union, like partnerships coming together for divine unions coming together for the healing that is supposed to take place here on the earth. So, in me stepping into my power, I am essentially doing everything that I need to do, and I'm getting the message out there for other Capricorns so that they won't get stuck in all this sword energy that we have. So these two cards here, and I'm getting to that. Just here hold on. So we got this Ten of Cups here, and then with this Ten of Cups, we're gonna have a great time. Okay, it's happiness, and it doesn't mean that like you come together with your soulmate, because I feel that there's a lot of Capricorns out there, just like myself, that ran into this other person recently, and it has been nothing but opposition. It has been just devastation. The whole thing has been just ran to the ground, if you will. Well, the thing is about that, like, all you guys have to remember that alignment first comes within yourself. Once you connect the subconscious mind to the conscious mind, then you're able to manifest anything that you want to. Us Capricorns, we're getting everything that we're getting it all. All right, baby, we're gonna get everything that we want to get. There's no stopping us. This Ten of Cups with the Nine of Pentacles is saying, okay, are you secure in yourself? Are you totally? Have you reached a level of knowing spiritual inner peace? Like, are you able now to rise above those emotions, rise above those thoughts, rise above any imaginations, rise above this, like, and I'm sure, like, with these unions, like, crossing energy between these two cards, we have the Two of Cups. Okay, that's coming together with union, divine union. And I know that, like, me talking about this in this specific reading, that's exactly what I'm stating. I may only connect with a few group of Capricorns, but it's important that I get this message out because I feel that there's someone out there that needs to hear this. This Seven of Swords is above. And for the past few weeks, this has been the energy of deception, trickery, lies, deceit, whatever has been going on. There has been opposition. There has been just so much defense, I don't want to say defensive energy because it's not that. It's tearing stuff up. It's trying to keep things from happening, trying to keep the unions from happening. Don't get into the point of, well, it's trying to do it because of this or it's trying to do it because of that. It doesn't matter why it's trying to do it. It could be Daddy Saturn teaching lessons, or it could be, it could be a number of things going on in the higher dimensions. But once you come into accord with your higher self and inner knowing and inner balance, where you're connected, your male and feminine aspects of both of your self. Everyone has both of those inside them. You have your conscious mind, you have your subconscious mind. Those two connected is the male and female aspect of union. So when you have divine union that comes together in the physical, which this material card is talking about, being the Nine of Pentacles, like it's coming. And as long as you're in your own power and not letting some other person take that power from you, then you've got it. It's coming. Don't worry about it. Have the faith, like the faith being the inner knowing of, I've already got that. I've already, and like a twin flame divine union soul tie it's not that they're your other half. It is that it's a mirroring. Okay, they come from the same oversoul that you come from a higher dimension. They come from the same place as you, and they're so much alike as you. And it's not like there's even like, it's like they're the most compatible. Like you could say that, but like it's like they're the most compatible on certain levels, because every person that you meet, every person that you come into contact, like have some type of relationship with, whether it be friendship, romantic, whatever partnership, like you still have levels that you connect with on them. So it's like, I feel as though there's a lot of Capricorns out there like myself that's come into contact with someone very special we had a contract with before we came here. They, because of free will, decided to go somewhere else, do something different. And the thing is, like, you have to let that be a lesson unto yourself to say everyone has free will, and it's not about it's not about, oh, God did this to me, or, and I hope that makes sense in a way, but it's like there's so much that I'm trying to get out there that I'm trying to say, because like I said, I feel that there's somebody out there that needs this because of this. Below the reading, it's the sword energy, man. Depression, full-on depression, because of something that has happened, because of something that has went on, and so it is total just lying in bed, or you're not even tired, like you're so tired, like all you do is just stay in the bed, and like it's just like this. And I feel that that's come about because of this meeting that has took place in some way, shape, or form where communication was not come around. Full communication did not happen in the way that it needed to happen. This opposition, this deceiving, trickery, sneaky energy came into play and just ruined everything. But see, what we're coming into is something that's so much greater if you will choose to catch it, because we already have it. It's here. This is our current energy. 10 of Cups, 9 of Pentacles. Beautiful. Run through the bushes. Touch birds. Look at the sky. And get your cups and then raise your arms up. Do all things that you want to do. This 2 of Cups is healing the inner self. You may come into contact with you may come into union with the divine partner very soon, but it's going to be based on if you can move out of the sword energy that you're feeling stuck in, because I know that there's some people out there, there's some Capricorns out there right now that's feeling stuck inside the sword energy and they can't get out. Look, the recent past, we got this card, more swords, and it's like you look at this card and you're like, well, if that was me, what would you do? Well, if you're so depressed and you got no kind of ambition, you got nothing, like you're just like, well, screw it, everything's over. You're going to sit there with that blindfold on with your hands biting around those swords, and you're going to be, but the thing about with everything that's happened to the Capricorns in the past year, are you going to be that? I'm going to kick those swords down with my feet. I'll get out of that. There's like this is nothing, and this is the eight of swords, 9 of swords. All right, along with the 7 of swords, completely surrounded by thoughts. Take your sword and cut those thoughts to pieces so that you can achieve union, inner alignment within yourself, and then the 10 of Cups is already here. You already have it. And look, what you're moving into, the King of Pentacles. And like I said, guys, I'm sorry about just grabbing these cards like this. I normally shuffle and all that, but I did this 45-minute reading and freaking didn't record none of the audio. So, here we are. King of Pentacles. This is our power. Capricorns, and like I said, the select few group that I'm talking to, we are stepping into our power like something. How are we seeing ourselves right now in this moment? Look, the star. We are the star. It's like, I don't know about you, but I feel like that. Like, this King of Pentacles is talking about having material wealth, being able to have possessions, being able to have all your ducks in a row in every way, the earth realm. Okay, that's our energy. And with the Ten of Cups, it's like ultimate happiness, family, wealth, health, success, joy. All right, and I drew some rune cards out here too. And I also got this deck, or I got a few decks. And this is the Universe Has Your Back deck. It's really awesome. And I drew 3 cards out of it. Okay, so I drew 4 rune cards, and I drew 3 cards out of it. And we're going to get to that because I got them setting right here. And so anyway, we're seeing ourselves as a star. We just have moved into the season of Aquarius. This is the season that we just have exited the season of Capricorn. All the lessons that we have been going through have been to make us, to mold us into what we're, our best possible reality. And if you're like me, if you're on that astrology, that spiritual path, like you've been doing the spiritual work, you've been going through the spiritual lessons, you are the star. Like this right here signifies there is the divine is around you to help you at this point in time. If you will accept, if you will catch the success that you're being granted, whether it be in a union, whether it be in this, whatever it may be. But it's saying, look, hey, I got you. You're the star, Capricorn. You're the star of the show right now. What are you going to do with it? What are you going to do? Are you going to get on stage, or are you going to... All right, so that's what's going on with that. All right, 2 cards came out in the next position. And this position is how others are interacting with you, how others are seeing you, how others are coming, they're approaching you, how others are seeing us right now. The High Priestess and the Chariot. Intuition and Drive. Well, that's pointing to the wrong one. Intuition, the Chariot, okay. This means people see us as having a clear direction. People, we're mystifying to people. Like our intentions, our intuition, everything like inside of us is our inner knowing is on point to a degree that it's like, dude, they're taking off, and we know it. People know that the Capricorns are taking off, and there's no stopping it. All right, so with the Chariot and that energy of how that's how people are coming to us. It's like we ain't got time for that. If you ain't on the right, if you ain't acting right, we ain't got time for it. If you ain't on the right thing, then we got our things to do. We're doing what we're doing. Da 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 da. The next position is our hopes and fears position, and the 7 of Cups come out. Now this card right here signifies having a lot of imaginations that we're very, very indebted to emotionally. And these emotional imaginations that we are sharing, or that we're hoping for in a way, because I know if any of the Capricorns, especially the spiritual ones, are out there like me, like your creativity, like you're able, like one of these is marriage, one of these is your home, one of these is your finances, one of these is your spiritual, like all these cups sitting here that you're emotionally engaged with, like it's still a cloud. And so with these with like all this sword energy around you, like there's a lot of there's a lot of energy around you that is trying to get you to misalign yourself so that you do not step into your power, so that you cannot catch this 10 of Cups, catch this 2 of Cups, catch this 9 of Pentacles, and it gets even better as the reading goes forward. So as an outcome, as far as the tarot that I read, I've got outcome drew, and these outcome cards that I have drew, I draw 4. And like I said, when I draw them, I draw this. The first one was this 10 of Swords. This 10 of Swords energy is like whoever's out there and they're going through this right now, I guarantee it's based due to some kind of twin flame, some type of union, some type of something that's gone just catastrophic in their life. What you have to understand is that you are enough. That person, whoever, whatever happened, it happened, and they weren't ready. They didn't have the full knowing. They didn't have all the ducks in a row. You cannot accept something until you're ready to receive it. This right here talks about like backstabbers, stuff like that, and it comes out in the outcome. So it's the first card of the outcome. Like I said, there's 3 more of this outcome. This is getting ready to be like, this is a death of thoughts. All these swords, cut them down. These thoughts have got to go. Take these depressional thoughts. Take all the stuff that's stewing and you're going through, and you have to start cutting. You have to start chopping. You have to start getting with it. You have to set it off. And so, we got next, which one was it? The Hangman. The Hangman come next. Now, this Hangman card talks about, like Christ on the cross, Odin sacrificed himself on the world tree, Yggdrasil, for 9 days. After he was done, he was able to drink from the well of Weird, the well of Mimir. Those are two wells that I just described, but he sacrificed himself to himself. Now, people think about that and they're like, what does that mean? What does that even mean? Hee hee. And I'm like, well, sacrificing yourself to yourself is having to sacrifice this to make yourself better. Sacrificing something that you're doing in your life to make yourself better. Enlightenment, achievement, Capricorns. We are the illuminated ones. We've been here for a very, very long time. We are old. And the thing is, like, our oversoul and where we come from, like this energy of Capricorn that we share, we are going to get to the top of the mountain. Do not let anything take your mountain from you right now. Because it is there are forces out there that are trying, and it's like, you could call it this, or you could say it's a test, or you could say, who cares? It doesn't matter. All I know is that it's going on. And the thing is, like, you have to overcome that. And once you overcome it, like, you reach this enlightenment, you become the Hangman. But when the Hangman gets up, he goes, what? That's what I was meaning to do the first time. Right side up, enlightenment, the halo around the head. You've got it. You've got this inner knowing. And guess what comes once this energy passes through? This reading's for the next weeks, the next couple weeks, the next 14 days. So, like, put yourself in the middle of that. Maybe the next week. Knight of Wands was the next card out. This is adventure, passion, fire, travel. Indiana Jones, dude. Like, you're going through all the stuff. You're doing everything that you like. But like the stability that you can catch with this Ten of Cups, that is you're passing in right now. That these swords, these thoughts are trying to take away from you. You cannot let that happen. You have to rise in your power and become one in your power, so that you know, hey, I got this. I am the Knight of Wands. I am this fire. I ride this horse. I do these things. I am what I am, and you can't stop it. And the next card that we got was the Wheel of Fortune. All right, that's all four archangels in the corners. All right, that's freaking Uriel, Michael, Gabriel, Raphael. That's Anubis holding up the world. The Wheel of Fortune turning in our favor. As I stated, I'm a Capricorn sun. I say our. It's turning in our fingers. We have the power now to do anything. Manifestation. We can manifest anything, which means we can take our magic wand and wave it, and then boom, 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 hee hee, we've got it. It's not, and nothing's going to stop that. It can't. The Wheel of Fortune is turned and has turned in our favor in this outcome. It was the last card on the tarot for the outcome. Like I said, guys, in the next video, I'll shuffle through the cards. You can see me shuffle, all that stuff. I just could not do that this time again, because this is a special message that needed to go out for somebody that's been is right now in some kind of suffering. Next, I drew rune cards, and I drew 4 runes. Now, I will do a video on the runes one day, but these runes are ancient. They exist on a plane all to themselves without confrontation or conflict. These runes are so powerful. I can't even begin to describe, and I won't right now. I'll just go through what they mean and hold them to show you. Kenaz, opening, enlightenment, understanding, light. I do not read reversals. Sorry if that's something you're into, then I guess it's just not the one. So, Kenaz, opening, light, understanding. This is the same thing that I was talking about with the Hangman. It is illumination. It is Lucifer, the light being, the solar plexus. That, if you want to go into that if you want to go into the chakra, and it is spiritual knowing, magic. Spiritual knowing and the magic to achieve manifestation on any level of whatever. But it's like, you can't get hung up on a specific person. You cannot get hung up on a specific thing. You have to flow. You have to do and work with the energies of these things. But like, once you reach that specific level, like, you're good. So, Kenaz opening. Notice the color of this card and everything that it signifies, because we are entering into that stage of opening, Capricorn, January 27th. 2020, Monday. Hey, the moon. The moon, moon, moon. Alright, so the next card out we got, no, it wasn't this one. It was Woonjo. Woonjo. Joy, success, happiness. Capricorn. Joy, success, and happiness. It's all here. It's I'd like to thank everyone. And that's what's up. I mean, it's Woonjo. Ken as Woonjo. All right, opening to success, happiness, joy, wealth, health, all that. And check this out. All that. Ophelia, possessions, spiritual inheritance. Yeah. Spiritual inheritance. All the karma that we have done away with, that we no longer have, that is the reason we're able to manifest, the reason we're able to move in this. These swords, all these thoughts that, like I said, somebody out there needs to hear, do away with them. Cut them to shreds. It is the air. It is clouds. And it's trying to keep you in some kind of place. And like I said, if you're involving your emotions with that, it becomes even harder, but you're able to do it right now because the divine is with us at this time so much. And I'm talking specifically about Capricorn. The divine is aiding us, that guardian angel, that star. Okay, we have that right now. We have so much support from the universe, it's unreal. All right, so Ophelia and spiritual inheritances, rewards, possessions. When I was talking earlier about having material possessions and what you possess, be careful about what possesses you. Okay, is something influencing your mind, your ideas, your imaginations, your thoughts, your emotions, and they're possessing that? Because these demons out here are real, y'all. And they're a lot more frequent and in your face all the time than you ever thought about it. And you just got to open your eyes to see it. Something that possesses you can take the greatest gift of whatever and just turn it. You guys get what I'm saying. You understand? Spiritual inheritances. That's what's coming. That's what's here. Reach out and catch it. Reach out and grab it. And this was the last rune card that I got. Trust, blank, self-surrender, openness. Open yourself up. All right? Make those right decisions. Follow your intuition. Do what it is that you need, that you feel that you need to do. Catch this success because it's here for us, man. It's here for us Capricorns. 3 more cards that I drew out when I was doing this reading earlier. As I stated before, you guys, the next reading I do will be in about a week, and when I do that one, I will most definitely shuffle everything in front of you. So, the first card I got when I was doing this was this one here, Alianto. Now, I'm looking over here right here like this when I am because I can see what I'm showing you. So, my faith has the power to turn trauma into healing, conflict into growth, and fear into love. Now, first off, let's talk about fear and love. Fear is lack. Fear is anger, hate, jealousy, rage, resentment, revenge. Fear is not having enough. That's all fear energy. Love, on the other hand, is joy, happiness, success. Love energies. Okay? So, like on the scale of, fear and love, that's what you can pretty much chalk everything up to. And so all these thoughts that have been coming into into fruition from the meetings that have taken place and how they've gone about, all this has happened. You still have to understand that you have to choose love. You have to choose love, like when it comes to something trying to take. And the real kicker is, you have to achieve balance. That's what that high priestess does. She sits in between those two pillars, the pillar of mercy and the pillar of severity. That pillar of mercy is the pillar of love, mercy, blessings. The pillar of severity is hate, discipline, like chastisement, all that type of stuff. Like this right here, my faith has the power to turn trauma into healing, conflict into growth, and fear into love. Keep the faith, my friends. All right, if you have a specific person, if you have a specific person that you have a contract with that you agreed to before you came to this plane, Midgard, Earth, then guess what? It will not. It cannot be stopped. Okay. You cannot stop contracts until both parties agree to end it. So the thing is, like, contracts are made up in all kinds of ways. Some there has to be physical meetings. Some there has to be a certain thing that happens. All kinds of stuff, contracts. Anyway, I just thought that was important that I stated that. I'll get into that in more videos when I talk about all kinds of stuff I'm going to talk about on this channel. Okay, so attack, pain, fear, judgment, and any form of separation are merely calls for help. So when that happens, and when you see this play out in your life in some type of outer circumstance, understand that there's something within that you're projected that has now take into account like everything with like others and their projections. All right, and we're all out here in this mixed up bag of projections. This right here, I feel is stating like someone needs to see this to understand that this attacking is fear. Like pain, fear. And inside of that vibrational energy, it is all a call for help. And then the last card from this deck, I'll show it again. The universe has my back. The universe has your back. This last card, oneness is my true nature. That goes back to everything I've been talking about as far as aligning yourself, alignment, self-love, knowing your worth, not letting anybody take any of that from you, being who you are, stepping into your power. Because Capricorns, we got it. The Ten of Cups, it's all here, every bit, man. Like these cards come out. I could not shuffle again. I felt that this message was specific. I needed to get it out because there's probably a lot of Capricorns that's been going through the same kind of things that I've been going through as far as the divine unions, things like that coming together or not coming together. And you have to understand that it does not matter. Step into your power. That's when greatness begins to happen. That's when you get your spiritual inheritances, Ophelia. That's when you trust. Blank. Wound Joe. Joy, success, happiness. And it's all opening up, man. It's all opening up. So if you guys don't believe anything I say, freaking, that's cool, but you're really missing out. Like, and I guess that's probably it. I might draw one more tarot card out actually, just to see if there's anything else that my guides, my counsels, my angels give me truthful messages, which I need to. Just my counsel, my whales. Please, I ask that you give me a message that needs to be conveyed to someone that's going to watch this video for a last little hoorah. Hooray, hooray. And so, thank you guys for watching this video. Before I draw this card out, I just want to say thank you guys. It's a proven fact that generosity makes you a happier person. I've seen that on another guy's YouTube channel. The Hierophant, the divine is in this situation. If you're watching this video, the divine is inside of your situation right now. And his work, it's he, she, it, they, your ancestors, your angels, your spirit guides, they're all working in your favor. That wheel's turning in your favor. Get out of that depressional energy. Stand up. Do this thing, man. Do what it is that you need to do. Let's heal this place. Let's get people to understand. Let's get people to see what's going on, to see the light. We're the light bringers, the light bearers. The Hierophant, it is union, man. It's union. Union in yourself first, then you can do the divine thing. in the flesh, in the material, with a woman, with a man, all that type of stuff. And you guys, it's been great. Like I said, generosity makes you a happy person. Freaking like and subscribe. Hit the little bell. I do astrology charts as far as your birthday goes. And also, if you want to set up some kind of private reading, email me. It's in the description. You guys have a great day. I'm out. Yeah, I'm out. You guys have a great day.